Hello, everyone. I'm hoping you're having a good day. We are going to have a open Ganon race, and your trackers are also your comms today. So if we're not talking, we're probably marking stuff down. I'm not sure if Keith is joining me or not, but
yeah, I sure am.
I'm good. So we're gonna we'll do what we can, double duty.
That's right.
So, and hopefully we'll be getting started here real soon. And right now we're listening to Shovel Knight MSU on Captain 1977 side.
So just 20 rupees in the Link's house. I believe I saw Crystal on Tower of Hera as well as Desert Palace. I believe I did not see Eastern.
Okay. And there was a sword on in Sanctuary.
And just a heart potato on Uncle and 10 arrows in Uncle's chest. Small magic container on Just. Just a heart piece on a mushroom spot, and in the drop down we have 20 rupees.
And it looks like that we have the red meringue in a lumberjack ledge.
So definitely not going to see that, or not going to see Aga tonight, unless it requires it to get into the dark world. Joss making his way down into Blind's hut. And we got 20 rupees. Red goo. 10 bombs. Very nice. And a heart piece. And in the back. And we got our mirror. And just enough money for the bottle bender. So, pretty convenient so far.
Analyst is following. Captain 1977 is there as well. So, and I missed what was on the race game.
Joss in the well got a heart container.
Just a rupee in library.
And we got our second sword, along with bombos, 50 rupees, and 10 arrows.
Go ahead.
Just a heart piece on the bottle vendor today.
And just rupees in the tavern.
Just gonna see what we got on 6 Kid. And just 20 rupees.
Rupees in the chicken hut.
As it's been pointed out in chat, we got kind of two things starting to look very likely. Either Aga, once we get the lamp, or Zora, since we have all this money so far. And it was rupees on the race game, if you hadn't mentioned that already.
I missed it, so that's good to know.
Yeah, it was another 300, so definitely have enough for Zora. If they grab it. There's our boots in the dam. That captain's going to be our first taker of the 300 rupees on in race game. Maybe he's thinking Zora already.
Analyst is taking a dive into castle.
Got our third sword in Mini Molar Cave, as well as the cape and another 20 rupees.
Rupees in the first chest of the escape sequence.
Captain grabbing his boots here shortly, and there we are. And it is a blue pendant on Eastern today.
And the lamp is in Zelda's cell.
Enough magic on Waterfall Ferry.
Piece of heart, rupees, and a heart piece are in Saha's closet.
Josh setting up set up his water walking. Gonna go check out Hobo now. And another bottle.
And there's just rupees at Dark Cross.
It was 300 in the Ice Ride Cave. I missed that on Joss's. So plenty of money this early on. Plenty of money.
To answer chat, this is a fast Ganon.
If I remember correctly, that's just we can defeat Ganon anytime, as long as we have the equipment to do so, right?
I will let you.
It's either that or it's.
Yeah, I'm looking just to make sure. I don't have that mode in my database. So it's 7-7 fast Ganon. Thank you, Akuhaish. So we do need to have all the crystals.
And just a 10% return on Zora. Just got 50 rupees. And Josh taking a dip into Eastern Palace here. Not completable yet. Hoping to find a lamp or a bow. Well, maybe not a lamp, but... And so far, everybody has taken approximately the same route. Everybody seems to be heading to Eastern now. At least 3 of our forerunners are there currently.
And there's a bow.
Well, there we go.
So. However, Shinmaru and Tantalus have not gone to the dam or done any of the southern checks, so they are without boots. And that would be a quake.
And it seems like none of our runners care about having a lamp. They know these dark rooms well enough. Eastern Palace definitely doesn't have the hardest of dark rooms. We generally won't know who is ahead until, it'll be a while before we know.
Oh, and there's our moon pearl. And at 13:35, our first dungeon is done. That's not a crystal, however.
You got a pretty linear speed going on so far. Pretty much whatever you need, you just go to that dungeon, you get it. All of our runners now have decided to go through the dark rooms, because once I got that bow, they realized this is completable, so let's do it.
Okay, we're taking our first look into Agina's cave.
And Josh heading to Bon Crocs. I'm sure all our runners right now are really wanting that glove.
And
There
it's in
it is.
Agina's cave.
Alright, so now I'm assuming Shinmaru's going to go down to the drop down in back to escape. I'm sure he's going to hope for his hammer down there, which I got to imagine that's where it's going to be. I don't know. Captain taking a death in Eastern. I wasn't paying close attention, so I didn't know what was happening there.
And no hammer in the back of escape.
Bottom runner's finally getting down to Mini Moldorn Cave, gonna get their tempered sword. And Josh going through the front of escape. Yeah, starting to look like an Agaseed here. But of course, once they grab their glove, they'll be able to head up the mountain. It will be in logic too, since we have the lamp in Zeldstell.
Lake Hylia Island has a rupee, so we won't be going to get that. Just a rupee on Zora's Ledge. And rupees on the scamfish.
It looks like Josh is going to head straight into Aga. Hasn't picked up his glove yet, so doesn't know that he can go up to the mountain. Got a little diversion going on here. We got Joss heading up Aga because he did not find his glove in Agina's cave, while we have Shinmaru heading up the mountain because he did find the glove.
And Tanless is going to go to Aga instead of up the mountain. Just bombs on the old man.
Him and Captain are basically in lockstep with each other.
And just a heart in Speck Rock Cave, so this is an Agaseed.
Sure is. Joss made a good call. Just hopefully he gets back there at some point, actually. And there's 5-6 on Skullwoods and Thieves Town.
Green Pendant is Swamp, and the other one is Turtle Rock. And Shinmaru is going into Hera.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Shin's got about 4 more checks to hopefully prove that he made the right decision.
That's bombs.
And that's Aga down for Joss.
And a piece of heart in Hera, so he is going to also have to go fight Aga.
Yep. Unless he gets saved by the boss or the basement. That is, if the basement isn't locked.
Well, there's only 2 items in Hera, and they've already got it, so.
Yeah. You're right about that.
But that is our first crystal done.
Joss being the only one in Dark World so far, it goes right into pod. And here's the hammer first check. So that's full Dark World access for Joss. And with that, it also makes pod fully clearable.
And Tantalus is now heading to pod as well.
And I believe with the items that they have currently, it's pretty much their only option. Joss finding the fighter shield in Harmless Hellway. And there's our big key just a little before the big chest. Joss now headed to the back pod here, heading on his way down to Elmsor. Josh getting into Helmosaur now, gonna take on this bad boy. And Captain leaving a bomb for the chest with the fighter shield on it. By the way, paging Lana Bean, we found your shield.
I'm sure she'll appreciate that.
Oh yes. Helmosaur is down, so it's gonna give us our second crystal. Sorry, first crystal. At least on Joss's side. Let's egg it down for Shin. Got quite a bit of a gap to narrow up here. Hopefully they can make a few good decisions here and catch up a bit. I'm sure they're plenty capable of it, so let's just see if it happens.
And they've already got a crystal because they finished Tower of Hera.
That's true as well. See Joss having a hype cave here. Let's see if it is indeed hype today. So we got heart piece. Meh. Butter sword. 31 minutes in. Perfect. And that's about it. So I don't know. I'll give that about a 4 out of 10.
Catfish has our book.
Of course, the fish don't need to learn to. Fish doesn't need to read. You don't need that book. Just gonna catch up cave 45 here, and I got a fire rod. All right. And I'm gonna check out Stumpy here. Yeah, Stumpy's not feeling too generous today. Just 20 rupees for him. That's a good point too. Shin foregoing pod and the hammer at this moment, going to desert instead. Really going against the grain today.
Just bombs on Desert Ledge. And that's Tantalus' first crystal.
Looking like Joss gonna go to Agina's cave right now and finally get his gloves. The last piece of the Dark World puzzle for him. Him, her, they, them. I have no idea. Josh dropping down to the bag of escape, gonna pick up his small key. And I think that's about it back here. Maybe he goes and checks the other chest back here. Maybe. No.
And that's Shimaru's second crystal.
And we're going to be getting our first look at the Village of Outcast here.
Just a heart at the dig game.
And the chess game just bombs. And in the brewery, we got our fire shield.
And a heart in the desert. So nothing in the desert, just the crystal.
And an ice raid in C-shape house. And just dipping into Thieves Town here, gonna check at least the first 4, but probably gonna do the rest. Nothing of note in the front 4 checks, so now we're gonna go back into the back of Thieves Town. And compass in the attic. So if my counting has been correct, the 2 of our last 3 checks got to be items. Still waiting on that last small key. And we got Captain dipping into Skullwoods.
Analyst is going to join Captain in Skullwoods.
And the big chest is a heart piece, so we got an item and blind.
There's a piece of heart in Skullwoods.
Looking like Captain's gonna work from the back to the front. He's got that fire rod, so no time like the present, just get her done now. Oh, Josh doing a really nice job on blind. Blind's down. Ooh, Captain gets grabbed by the hand, going back to the front, and we got a flute on blind. Very nice. And that would be Josh's second crystal, which is one of the 5/6. Josh activating his flute, Captain taking no prisoners this time around, not playing games. Captain has Mothula down, so that's his second crystal and his first 5/6.
And Tantalus is right behind him.
And then Josh heading up to Bumpered Cave. I did not see what was on there.
I did not either.
Oh, the hook shot. Gonna need that. Just doing the same thing as the first 2 runners, heading back to Skullwoods, going back to front. Gonna get these 5/6 crystals out of the way real quick.
And Shimaru has his third crystal.
And Captain seeing his hook shot on the Bumper Cave ledge, saying, "Gimme, gimme, 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 gimme."
Camillus again is following suit.
Those two have been in lockstep since Aegis Tower.
Shimaru's heading to get his butter sword.
That cabin going on to Graveyard Ledge. Oh, Joss dies. But luckily it has a fairy in the bottle. Come on, Joss, you got that right view. Let's go. Alright. There we go. That's both 5-6 done for Joss, and Mitts are in the King's Tomb.
And just a piece of heart on Bomba's tablet.
So we haven't seen what the medallions are for Turtle Rock or Meyer yet. So we might only need the cane of Samaria and flippers. Logically, at least.
Correct. Alice just got his ice rod.
Captain going through the motions in Thieves Town. Not going to find anything up front. Not until we get too blind. That's Josh stocking up on blue goo. He's going to need that. Josh rescuing the old man. And the old man just harboring a couple bombs. That's about it.
And Maru has decided to join those in Thieves Town. Or the village of outcasts, I should say.
So far as Shin checking out Catfish and finding that book really kind of hasn't led him in the right direction so far.
Yeah, the book has not led to anything.
Josh doing a well-executed hair pot. Just a heart piece on the big chest and 3 bombs on a little chest. But we already knew that, so why am I saying it?
It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Alright, Captain takes down Blind with the help of the cape, and we'll get his flute. And that's Moldering down 4. Just getting his 4th crystal. And Josh heading over to the East Death Mountain, gonna give us a few new checks over here. Gonna check out Spiral Cave, check nothing on the floating island. Captain getting his ice rod from C-shaped house. Josh in Paradox Cave. First check, 20 rupees. Second check, 10 arrows. And we're heading upstairs to the downstairs. We got a heart piece, 20 rupees. And a heart piece, and 10 arrows. Paradox Cave, complete junk.
Captain just got his powder.
So that was the other item. Okay. Josh really needs to head to King's Tomb right about now. I think he's gonna check out Spike Cave here, and then should be done with the mountain for now.
This bomb's in the hammer peg cave. And a piece of heart on the smith chain.
And Spike Cave, 10 arrows. See his captain gonna go to the right. Check out the other two chests. We're gonna go straight to the boss. Looks like he's gonna go to the right.
And just a rupee on purple chest.
Just grabbing his bomb now, his big bomb. Gonna go check out Pyramid Ferry here. While Captain goes to the back desert to go take on land moles.
Tantalus is going to join Joss at Pyramid Ferry.
And in Pyramid Ferry we have Cane of Burna, Ron Cane, and bombs. So just a couple blue items.
It is interesting to me that we have both the fire rod and the ice rod and Turtle Rock as a pendant.
Always works out that way.
That was nice. The fairy gave us some blue goo.
Very nice. And land moles down for Captain. Gonna pick up his fourth crystal. Josh gonna get a book here from the catfish.
And Shamira just picked up his fifth crystal, and it is ether on Mire Shed, or Misery Mire, sorry.
Gadget rescuing his old man. Just heading to Zora. Gonna get his 10% back.
Okay, there's a bottle on pedestal.
It's dead.
And a piece of heart in checkerboard cave.
Joss and Captain doing the same thing at the same time, but probably for completely different reasons. And there's Samaria on Ether Tablet.
Which means both Tantalus and Captain need to get to Catfish.
You know, it seems like all game Shinmaru's been doing. It seemed like maybe not the right things, but in the end, it turned out to be the more convenient way of doing things.
It really has. So based on what I'm seeing, we need both flippers and ether before we hit go mode.
Hold arm down for Captain. 5th crystal. Shinmaru is using Ace Attorney Trilogy MSU. And that's Joss's 5th crystal with Moldarm down. Not Moldarm. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Lamel.
Yeah, that one boss in that one place. So, please give our runners a follow. They were nice enough to put on this great show for us today. They're all great runners, so please give them a follow. As well as my co-com here, Lady Laura Linda. She's the best tracker in the business.
Well, thank you. I enjoy tracking when you and I get to track together.
That's right. We already know what we're gonna do.
That's right.
Captain going to the wrong side of East Dark Death Mountain, going into the shop instead of Super Bunny Cave, but now he's on the right track. Nothing of note in the Super Bunny Cave, just heart piece, 20 rupees.
That's Tanlus's 5th crystal.
All our runners need the exact same crystals to finish. Must have missed a mail upgrade because Captain is now yellow.
He just got the mail upgrade in Hookshot Cave.
Okay, so that's the one I missed.
I didn't see everything in the Hookshot Cave, but I did happen to glance up at that point. So I wonder who's going to be the first one to jump into Turtle Rock.
John's not too happy about that Mitz location, giving it a few sword slashes. But I'm sure all our runners are hoping that none of them have to go into Turtle Rock.
Well, Captain's heading into ice, which is technically not in logic.
Yeah, that's true. And Josh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say Josh heading into checking out the Meyer pendant, realizing he can't get in.
Well, that's why I don't think I would have gone into ice, because you're down to just a couple of items. Although there it is. That's what you need.
Yep. I guess when you said that, logically it's not right, I'm like, well, watch, it's gonna have what we need.
And it does.
So now Captain just needs to finish up these last 2 crystals. It would have been nice if he would have went to Catfish and the Ether Tablet first to get the Samaria first, but it's all good.
But he still doesn't have flippers.
Yeah.
And you have to have flippers to get into Swamp. Oh, that's a pendant though. Never mind. Never mind.
Flipping the switch, gonna go back and do Icebreaker. Shave a bunch of time off this dungeon's time. And there's Shin grabbing his Samaria. Come on, Josh, you got this. Come on. There we go. So now he's just in front of Captain, but he might have to do a couple checks that he's already done.
Shinmaru is going into Turtle Rock. And he found the mushroom.
I think I missed Josh grabbing Ether. I'm pretty sure he did. Because, why wouldn't he? But he is in go mode. Not logically, but you know, he's gonna be done.
Absolutely.
And a quick kill of Cold Stare, getting his 6th crystal. And Captain is just behind him. Yeah, we got a little bit of a race on hands now. We got Joss and Captain both heading to Meyer now for their final crystal. Maybe not quite yet. That's right, he's got to get his Samaria. Forgot about that.
Bombs in Mimic Cave.
Was Shin's mushroom in Turtle Rock?
Yes.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay. Captain going to Bat Cave with purple chest and toe. Just 20 rupees on the bat. Josh still searching for that big key, and there it is. So he'll be heading straight to the back with that.
Nothing but rupees on the laser bridge. And that is Tantalus' 6th crystal. So he's now on a Samaria hunt. And absolutely nothing in Turtle Rock.
Go figure. Captain getting his very useful Burna. Pyramid Parry. And Beatrice is down for Josh. That is his 7th crystal. So you know what time it is, right?
Time for some numbers.
Oh yes. Chat, get those numbers in there. What number chest do you think that big key is going to be found in? 1 through 22.
Except that we don't have to go in there. It's fast Ganon.
Oh shit, that's right. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to pick -1.
There you go. And the flippers were hidden behind that mushroom.
That is Ganon down for Josh. And just cross the bridge and an official time of 1:19:07.
Get your GGs in.
Josh finishing first overall on the stream and second overall.
Ravis finished first overall with a time of 1:17:41. So GG's to him as well.
Howdy.
And it looks like we have Josh with us.
GG's.
GG's, thank you.
Absolutely.
So that was quite a seed. It was pretty linear, but there were a couple of things that just kind of you and especially another runner. It seemed like they were doing the wrong thing the whole time, but in the end, it seemed to work out.
I mean, I hard last located both gloves, so it was comedy of errors.
Yeah, exactly. I love the sword slashes, by the way.
Oh, I was so upset.
And Tantalus just found the shovel in Misery Mire, so that's another fetch quest for him.
Oh, where were the flippers?
Flippers were on the mushroom, which was in Turtle Rock.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So that's pretty disgusting. Yeah. So you were the first one to go to Aga. A couple people were right behind you, but for most of the way, you're kind of blazing the trail.
Okay. I'm surprised nobody got the mitts or gloves and then went up and did Death Mountain.
Captain did, but he didn't have the book at the time, so he couldn't get the Samaria.
Yeah, no, Catfish was God. That's another one I almost last located.
It was pretty disgusting.
Captain and Tantalus have both last location Catfish, and neither of them have actually gotten there yet. So, but it does look like maybe Tantalus is on his way. But yes, it's been interesting to watch because, for the most part, it has been very linear. There was not a whole lot of divergence at all.
I need to be right back.
Okay. So it's been enjoyable for us to watch. A little interesting in terms of doing both tracking and commentating. But it was, like I said, it was enjoyable. Shinmaru actually did check the pedestal. Captain just got his shovel. So,
I was just gonna. It said terrarium. Is terrarium a bottle?
I didn't see terrarium, but what I caught was that it said to store something in.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So it is a bottle. It just they always give the extra flavor text in.
Right.
I haven't seen that one before.
I hadn't either, and I didn't catch the whole thing. So, but when it said store something, I assumed it was a bottle. So. So right now, Shinmaru is in Misery Mire, and he's the only one in go mode because the other two are, like I said, searching for the Samaria. So Captain has dipped, unless he got this. Oh, he's gotten the Samaria, and I missed it. It didn't get marked. Let me go up here.
Oh yeah, and then I think Shin also must have ether if they're in. Mire.
Yes. Yep. So. All right, that's Captain down with his 7th crystal.
Oh no, is Captain going to GT?
Oh no, it looks like he is.
Oh no, I've done that and been on Restream. I feel so bad right now.
What happened?
A captain is heading to GT.
Oh,
He
man.
realized.
Oh, good.
And Tantalus has also finished his 7th crystal.
Oh no, Captain taking a death to Ganon. Shin just a couple sword spins away from Ganon down. Tantalus taking a death as well, but he has a fairy. Him and Captain still staying lockstep. And that is Ganon down for Shinmaru. Just need to cross the steps here. And he finishes with the official time of 129 flat. So GG's for Shinmaru. Our final 2 runners in Phase 4 of Ganon, really overcoming those early hiccups. Oh no. And as soon as I say that, Captain takes a fall. And Tantalus finishes with a official time of 1:30:06. GG's for Tantalus.
Yes. Flippers were on the mushroom, which was in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, the mushroom turn in.
And we are joined by Shinmaru.
GG.
GG.
GG's.
Just a big old sigh.
Yeah, I understand that. It
As soon
seemed
as,
like
as soon
you
as I
got
found
it.
Samari, I knew it was a mistake that I didn't fake flipper nice first. It's like I couldn't not do TR at that point, and all my instincts are screaming, "Oh, the flip! It's just flippers and TR for ether and ice," but I just couldn't leave it.
Well, you had an interesting route in that you did some things at the beginning that actually you were the first. Like you went to Tower of Hera before going to Aghanim, and everybody else went to Aghanim before they even went to the Dark Mountain. And so, there were some things there that you did that like going to Catfish early.
Yeah,
You had the book much earlier than anybody else did, so it was.
That's kind of interesting. I feel like you would go to Catfish just in case Hammer is just there or something like that. And it's just like an easy save and quit after Catfish to like pop you back at the pyramid and just go back to Pod.
Well,
Right.
I wanted to go to Catfish before Pod, but I didn't have a glove, so I couldn't.
Oh, so you didn't go to... Okay, that's understandable, so no.
Yeah, I hard last located both gloves.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm on Restream, so I can't not clown, so I did all that stupid stuff before South Shore. I got my Pearl before I ever went to South Shore. Did the left... Since I had boots, it's like not that big a pain to do Agina, I don't think. So I just did that. But it started off fun. Messed up a little at the end, that's fine. It was still fun.
Well, we enjoyed watching it.
Yeah. Okay, so so flippers were on the mushroom you found in TR.
Yes.
You didn't even need to do anything in TR, really. You just get the mushroom, and your flippers are on the mushroom.
Yep.
That's what made it extra insulting. Like they don't even put the actual item in the dungeon for you. You have to rely on this stupid fetch quest to get it.
And Captain has finished with an official time of 1:33:53. So get your GGs in for Captain 1977. Yeah, it was. Turtle Rock was painful because there wasn't anything in there. It was like,
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. So I was like groaning when I found that ice. I was like, I really don't want to get baited in this yard. Please don't make me do this.
And we are joined by Captain as well. GG's.
So, GG's.
Well, I can tell you from my perspective, this was an interesting game for me in terms of doing both tracking and calming. That's not something I normally do, and I'm guessing
Yeah, same with me.
same with you. Yeah, that it made for interesting to try and remember to say what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, you both are doing double duty?
Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So, but we worked well together. So that's we've tracked together several times before and knew what each other was going to do in terms of tracking. So we just kind of calmed the same way.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it was enjoyable. I enjoyed watching the event. It was nice. So
Yeah, everybody put on a great show.
absolutely. So does anyone have anything that they want to comment before we head out?
just
Not
thank
really,
you
no.
to the volunteers and GG to all the other racers.
I guess no. I don't have anything to say. I guess.
Yeah, I just echo Joss's thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, again, we enjoyed it, and for those of you watching, again, we'll remind you to follow the runners, that they did put on a good show for us. And Kai, do you want to take us out?
Yeah, just I don't even know.
All right. Well, we'll wish everybody a good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are, and we look forward to seeing you the next time.
Have a good one, y'all.